Welcome back to Dead Wives and Kids with Knives. I'm Cody.
I'm Jill.
This is Afterwards. We're going to talk a little bit more about our last book, The Shining. Some thoughts that we forgot to talk about last time.
Yes.
One of the things that I realized I forgot to talk about was my tattoo that I have from The Shining, which is all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy, which is obviously a big thing in the movie. Stanley Kubrick actually made one of his production assistants sit down at the typewriter and type out hundreds of pages of all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy to get the authentic stack of papers that Wendy goes through, you know, to realize the mounting insanity that Jack has been building up throughout the film.
Yeah.
And I then, when I got this tattoo, I researched the typewriter used in the movie, and I found the actual type font from that typewriter and printed that out to take to my tattoo artist to get the tattoo for it. Not in the book at all.
No, not in the book at all. No. That's what we learned last episode, is there's all the really, really famous things from the movie did not occur in the book. This axe, not in the book.
So if I ever meet Stephen King, which is one of my bucket list items, I'm going to have to just like wear sleeves or cover this up or something, because I'm sure he'd be horribly offended that I would have this on there. I'll show him my Dark Tower tattoo. He'll like that one.
Yeah.
I will not show him this one.
Awesome.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about last time that we'll talk about again this time is that young Stephen King is a horny writer. Whenever he gets the chance to talk about sex, he luxuriates in it.
Yes.
And he especially likes to talk about it from the female perspective, which I always find very interesting. There's a scene in The Shining where he's talking about Wendy laying in bed after having had sex with Jack, and he describes his, I think he uses the word issue to talk about dripping out of her, like she's feeling it still inside of her.
Not an issue, not emotional issue.
No.
What
has issued from him into her. And I'm just picturing this just like geeky 23-year-old guy just be like, yeah, this is what women do after sex. This is how it feels.
Well, at least that's all it was, because it could be it dripped down her leg.
Yeah.
And then it became sentient. And then
But he loves to talk about nipples. He'll describe nipples in extreme detail all the time, you know, so get ready for that. He's a horny writer. He kind of gets over that as he gets older, but not completely.
Yeah.
And a lot of that, though, it comes from his background. When he started publishing writing, he was mainly publishing in men's magazines, Pornomax.
Yeah.
Guys would be like, okay, I'm done jerking off. Now I'm going to read a short story, while I recalibrate myself. And so he was writing stories that those guys would want to read. So a lot of his early short stories, which if we read any of the short story collections, which I hope we will, they have a lot of sex in them. They are very horny stories. Some of them.
Well, as a romantasy reader myself, I appreciate all parts of storytelling, but I will say I do appreciate women writing it sometimes a little bit better, because the focus is different.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and it's almost always from the woman's perspective. Like he's not writing from like the male gaze, but he's writing from a very horny woman's perspective who likes her man's hands on her body.
Yeah, which is great. I cannot imagine being horny in that hotel, though.
No.
That is, I think, my main problem with it, because I love horny scenes just as much as the next person.
Yeah, it's like your son was just attacked by 1,000 hornets, like, and now we're laying in bed, feeling things dripping out of me.
Now, do you want me to use my stinger? Yeah. I think the takeaway that I had, that I was trying to remember long after we had the conversation, is I don't remember if we talked about the car accident that he and Al were in that, like, brought him to his, not horny, brought him to his sobriety, or one of the things that I think.
The final nail in the coffin for his drinking.
Yeah.
The bicycle in the road.
Yeah. So
whether they actually hit a child or not.
So in the book there was this big whole story, because again the book had all of the emotional background underpinnings, and then the movie was just a haunted.
We're driving to the hotel.
Yep. Yeah. And so Al, that hooked him up with the job, his buddy, his drinking buddy, there was a night where they were cruising.
They'd been out drinking all night, drinking
Yeah.
their Martians, their martinis.
And they were driving around a hill or something like that, and then there was a bike in the road that they hit with the car. And they got out of the car drunk and tried to find the kid that would have belonged to that bike, and they were walking around and they couldn't find him, and then they just kind of left it at that.
And they're like, oh, I guess it was just a bike in the road.
And
they definitely hit a kid.
Yeah, but where did his body go?
It's out there. So they're two drunk guys stumbling around with a flashlight going like, is it over here? Is it over? Oh, I guess it was just like...
It's the one newspaper article he never found.
Yeah. It's, as we know, Jack, when he's remembering things, he's always painting himself in the most favorable light.
Right.
And so when he's remembering this story, he's seeing it as, oh my God, God granted me this mercy of us only hitting a bicycle and not killing a child. And that's why I'm stopping drinking, because, it could have been so much worse. But in reality, when you see it through the actual context, no, they killed a child.
Yeah.
He's just not allowing himself to acknowledge that, because he has to see himself as the good guy at all times.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, the delusion. Okay.
And that's probably why Al felt he needed to get him this job. Is because Jack has this, over his head. Because, he knows he killed this kid.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to send you to Colorado, buddy. As far away as I can send you. Yeah, go to the Rocky Mountains. Go away.
Yeah. But I think that was pretty much everything that was still left to talk about. I'm sure there'll be an afterward epilogue at some point where we keep thinking of things that we want to talk about. I eventually want to watch the Steven Weber miniseries of it too. Right? It was Steven Weber? Yeah. Because I just like Steven Weber. Remember when he was in Reefer Madness, the musical? Anyone?
Remember he was in Party Down?
Yes?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, all right. Well, now I got more TV to watch, so we should probably get done.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Stay tuned for our next episode.
Yeah, and if you open your app and we're like, what are they talking about? This is the follow-up to our previous episode where we talked about The Shining in depth for about an hour and a half. So go back and watch that, and you'll actually learn about us a little bit too there. So. And
if you want to know what the next episode is going to be about, there are some context clues here.
Bye. And then we'll play some sort of music at the end, and then it'll be beautiful and great.